What about I supposed to do the back ass when I slip slapper? Let me see who up right now. Let me see who up right now. Anybody up? I know y'all got work. I know y'all probably been partying all day for Mother's Day. Doing y'all thing. Just give me one person. That's all I need. This ain't gonna be done. Just recapping something right quick. About 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and I'm gonna jump off. Somebody give me something. Just show me one comment, one thumbs up. All right, let me get this show started right quick. It's gonna be just in and out, in and out. I was just on my brother channel. Salute the Moot. Thank you for having me on. Look, I got a problem with you niggas now. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm gonna cook y'all till he retired. And I swear on my grandparents. Check this out. You know when you cook a LeBron James fan, they don't want you to talk. They try to overtalk you, right? They try to make all these false and fake ass narratives. They ask you a question. As soon as you get to cooking, now they won't. Like a hoe. That's female tendencies. I see where y'all get it from, because he a hoe. He got female tendencies. You understand? Only thing I need y'all to do is take this broom that he about to get swept with and shove it so far up your ass. You did. Get off his dick and shove it up your ass. I'd rather you shove that broomstick up there than to get on this nigga dick like y'all be doing. I'm just being honest, bro, because the shit just getting out of hand. It's just getting too embarrassing. Y'all go from channel to channel, dick hopping. You ain't tired of jumping on dicks on him? So you won't come on his channel still over here, still jumping on dicks? This shit is crazy, though. So your name ain't Ben Baller. It's Baller Ben, because it might be Ben Baller, because Ben ain't been balling, though. You ain't been balling. Nigga, you Baller Ben. And goat him. Lord have mercy. It was really me and Baller Ben. You wasn't saying nothing. You just was amen typical Brian shit, dick riding, and yes man and all day. If you gonna ask a nigga a question, at least let me cook you. Don't be coming with all these injury excuses when he the one say I'm gonna activate playoff mode because he was 4 games out. He still had a chance, just like Jordan, but you won't try to bring up Jordan having a losing record making it when a nigga was making it with a losing record when he came into the league. So why he wasn't making the playoffs? I don't hear nothing about no young. I don't hear nothing about none of that shit. If he was chosen and instead of the frozen one, he would have made the fucking playoffs. If he was a real GOAT instead of a fucking role player, he would have made the playoffs. So how many times Jordan missed the playoffs? Even with an injury? Never. But you won't use injuries why he didn't make it. When he still came back and enough time to make the playoffs, especially in 2019. If you want to bring up 2022, because you talking about he missed 30 games and AD missed 40 games, that's excuses to me, son. Nobody want to hear nothing about no fucking excuses. Get the fucking job done. Get it done. Then the Knicks still make it to the finals when they missed Patrick Ewing, even though they was in the 8th spot. They was missing their fucking best player, and they still made it all the way to the finals. See how my era built different than y'all weak ass era? But y'all come on this bitch all the time on make fucking excuses and talking about why he ain't do this, why he couldn't do that. You know why? Because he a fucking role player. Superstars don't talk like that. Killers don't talk like that. Nigga with clutch jeans don't talk like that. But you come on every channel, making up excuses for the failures. For the failures. Y'all mad at Carmelo Anthony? Didn't he make the playoffs his first year in Denver? And he didn't? Carmelo went to the West off the dump. He ain't had to go to the East and prep up and build his resume up playing with other superstars. He was the leader of that team. And y'all keep talking about he the leader, he the leader. No, you ran to them dudes. Them dudes ain't come to Cleveland. And the first thing y'all do is make another excuse. Nobody won't come to Cleveland. That's a fucking lie. Because Paul George was gonna carry his ass over there. He ain't want to sign a long-term deal because he knew he wasn't gonna be there. Because he knew he couldn't do it by himself. And tell me this: you in Miami, why Paul George taking you to Game 7 with Roy Hibbert and David West and Lance Stevenson when you got a whole big three over here struggling with them? Paul George was a fucking puppy, nigga, and you struggling with them niggas? I'm gonna make y'all famous tomorrow because I got it on tape. I had that motherfucker on record. And you niggas can't overtalk a real nigga, dog. I don't have no complex. I love ribbing. I swear to God, I do. At first, I ain't know how to rib, so that shit ain't used to be funny to me because I couldn't rib. But now that I know how to get it in, yeah, it's always funny because jokes is part of this shit. You know what I mean? Ribbing is part of this shit, especially when you got meat suckers like these niggas. You know how a snake a shed skin when he passed by so he could know where to go back. That's how they find out where they came from. That's what's in them niggas' mouth. That's why everywhere they go, they team hot with this nigga. Everywhere they go, oh yeah, championship caliber team, but the nigga never win. The nigga never win. Since they got rid of Kobe, that bitch ain't win a championship after that. Now that the celebration is over, the bitch can't get out the first round. The bitch made one Western Conference Finals and he got his ass swept in that one. So make it make sense. Since you got to that West, boy, you been getting the shit beat out you. I told you, dog. And people want you to say Toby, but you saying Kunta. I'm gonna whip you till you say role player though. Role player, nigga, say it. Just say it. So we can get on with the program. We don't need all these fucking fanboys just jumping channel to channel. Everybody don't deserve to be on shit like this. I'm gonna keep it real with you. When you put niggas and give niggas a voice like this that don't know basketball, you have a tendency of getting into it with a lot of people. And I don't got no beef with these niggas. I love the shit. That just turned me all the way up. But let me get my shit off. Over talking a nigga and you wrong and you getting cooked, trying to make up all these excuses. He missed this, he missed that. Nigga, Jordan missed 3/3 of the fucking season and made the playoffs. But now you want to blame it on he made it with a fucking losing record. Your nigga let a nigga with a losing record beat him out the playoffs. Then he win rookie of the year. So when Boston made it at 38 and whatever, and he went 35, well, Boston was 36, one game. Then the next year, what you call him made 43 games, you had 42 games. You always coming up short for some reason, like that line and just short. What the fuck you keep coming up short for? Something ain't adding up with this fucking problem with you, but yo, these role player fans is out of hand, dog. We need to put some rat traps around here. Put some stick 'em, some glue traps. Spray some red in the corner. Get that bitch exterminated. Had a pest control just come spray around your house, spraying all the cracks and every hole that you got around that bitch, so these motherfuckers can stay down there like groundhogs. Cause they pop their head up every now and then when they think they got something. When they think they got something, they was all over the motherfucking studio last week, last round. You couldn't get them bitches off the internet. This one made him go. Why every time if he do this, it's a if. It's a if. This make him the GOAT. Why he just can't do it? Why you always gotta put a stipulation on it? If you thought this nigga was the GOAT, you wouldn't be saying if he beat the Rockets. If he pulled this off and beat the Thunder, he the GOAT. The nigga never was the GOAT then. How many times y'all gonna try to keep reclaiming the GOAT and keep moving the goalposts? You say, I'm moving the fucking goalposts. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Y'all niggas is fucking sickening with the dumb shit. So let me tell you something. My biggest thing, if he was the one without a super team, I don't think people would be that hard on him. If he could win a game without a super team, but every time you don't have a super team, he get his ass swept. Remember 2018? After Kyrie left, Kyrie got that gentleman swept on there. That wasn't him. Kyrie helped him get that one game. But when he ain't got that type of help, he always get his ass swept. Bring the brooms out, man. Fuck that. Just bring a shovel. You almost need no broom. Bring the shovel out. What's up, Slim? You niggas jump channel to channel, sucking skin all day. That's why you got all them bumps in your face. You digging what I'm saying? And you don't know how to act, bro. Like the dude got y'all what it was, 3 cheap rings. I give you the 3 because he had the team, but it wasn't him. Because remember, the Spurs was rolling a trophy out on his bitch ass. The Spurs was rolling a trophy out on the fucking because y'all talking about the 16 points. Well, if he scored 16 points in the fourth quarter, why he ain't score when it's time to ice the game and put the game away? Yeah, bring the dump trucks. Why the nigga can't win a game when he ain't got a suit? You notice when he ain't got an AD type caliber player, he got to play with a normal team. The nigga get swept. Nigga can't win a game. That's not a fucking coincidence, man. I told you, I got ammo for days. Y'all niggas come around me shooting them little 38s and little 32 Dillingers and shit. If you ain't got a 357, 4 them revolvers ain't gonna work no more. Stop shooting that little shit, man. Harlem night ass niggas, man. You niggas need to come on and come back to reality, man. Come on back home. Stop running all over the city with this nigga. He gonna have you under the jail. He gonna get you killed. One, it's all fun and games. No bullshit. It's all fun and games. I don't hate nobody. I'm just trying to speak facts right now. The nigga can't win without a super team, but he the GOAT. When a nigga got a super team, he got a losing record. He's still a GOAT. What the fuck? You saw how Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic was playing? When he come back, now all the wheels fall off. Take the ball out people hand, the ball don't move. He just dribble it out the ball at the top of the key. When you get in the teeth of the defense, he don't want to take the mid-range shot. But he'll make that right basketball play. That's why Rui had more than him. He knew Rui was hot. Rui had 21 points on less shot attempts. Made more three-pointers than you. You went 2 of 6 and shot 9 of 19. Luke Kennard went 7 of 10 and had 18. But the first thing they gonna say, oh, they gonna use your age. You can't keep using the age. Tell that bitch ass nigga to retire then. Why you always want to try to use his age when it's only beneficial to him? But when he get his ass whooped, oh man, he's 41 years old, man. He ain't had this. He missed that. He missed 30 games. Bro, the year he missed all them games in 2019, before he went out, them dudes had him in a 4th spot, dog. The 4th spot. So to me, he quit on them dudes. He came back and ain't do nothing. He came back and laid a goose egg losing to Minnesota. Not this type of Minnesota. Not when Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle. Remember, you got rid of Julius Randle. Julius Randle went to the Knicks and still balled out. Josh Hart in the Eastern Conference Finals now. You came as get out the fucking West. You can't get a game in the West when you make it that far. You got your ass swept. Nigga hog tied your stupid ass. So what I'm saying is, make it make sense. Make it make sense, brother. It's too many fucking excuses. Slim said Luca ain't want that, but I believe you, dog. Cause I don't think Luca hurt, dog. I'm gonna tell you why. I pulled my hamstring, right? I pulled my hamstring when I played semi-pro football. It was about 2000, well, 2003, 2004, 2005. The storm hit in 2005 with Katrina. I played 3 years. The year the storm hit, I pulled both of my hamstrings. We were 6-1. We were 6-1. On the verge of going to another championship. We lost one and we won one. You see what I'm saying? We lost one and we won one. And it wasn't by no blowout. I swear to God, it wasn't. Mississippi Pirates beat us, and we beat them the year before. We beat the year before that. I think it was them we beat. I can't remember. But we were 6-1 that the year Katrina hit. About to go back to the championship and try to get that lick back. Katrina hit, boom, separated everybody, and that was the day. Ain't trying to. What you mean what I was doing, big baller? Oh, I know what happened was when I pulled my first hamstring, I was practicing with my cousin now in the project. I went to the project, hollered at my cousin now, and by us still just I had just graduated in '97, so that's not that far apart. You feel what I'm saying? So I thought I still had it. So my people was throwing the football in the court. So I go out there, by me playing quarterback, I was throwing the ball at first. Then they had me running routes. So me not stretching or doing nothing, I came straight from work. We ain't have practice that day. So I went straight to the project and hollered at my people, like I say, while we throwing the ball, running routes, it was me and my little partner, Buddy, and my cousin. Buddy played football with me in high school. So we out there just playing around with the football, still got the love of the game. Something these niggas don't do, but got the nerve to talk about it for some reason. But you don't never see them at the park showing it what they got, doing showing the nigga they talented because they ain't got nothing. They just shit talkers, and they rely on another nigga to bail them out. So I try to run a route, right? And so when I try to do it, I think I was running a post. I come out, boom, get off the line, and soon I try to dig in the ground and go to the post. I bitch popped on me and I pulled up. I damn near fell and rolled on the ground. So I pulled up. So that was the first time I pulled. And now I'm working on that. And I know I gotta go to practice tomorrow. But at the end of the day, I wasn't tripping. I ain't know how bad it was. I'm just thinking it slightly pulled. I couldn't even shit when I got home because you got to bend your legs. And if anybody know if you pull a hamstring, that shit is detrimental, boy. You barely could walk. So bam, what I did, I went to Walgreens. I bought some icy hot. I bought the sleeve and I bought the patch. And I set in some ice water. Then I set in some warm water to heat it up, to loosen it up. So the shit felt better. So me going to practice, I ain't thinking it was that serious, right? So I don't play cornerback. Me fucking around, waiting for everybody to get to practice. I get to practice, they throwing the football, they playing around. We about to suit up and go live drills. So when I get to practice, I ain't got my shit on. I just jump out the car. I ain't exercise. I ain't stretching nothing. I already know I just pulled my hamstring. I'm trying to test the bitch out. So as I'm backpedaling to get out my brakes to run with the receiver, as we doing pass drills, the other one popped. I'm like, man, ain't no fucking way. That's when I fell face first. And both of my shit just went to throbbing. Both of my shit. Now, this is on a Monday when I pulled the second one. The first one was on a Sunday because we ain't had practice. So boom, when I go to practice that Monday and pull my other one, I'm sitting there like, oh, we got a game Saturday. How the fuck I'm supposed to play like this? I said, no fucking way. Once again, I'm not about to let my team down. So they seen it and they were like, man, you ain't gonna make it play. I said, shit, you got me fucked up. So I still was going to practice, still was learning the new plays, still doing what I need to do. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, we was playing Thibodeau, which was coming up Saturday. So I got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all day Saturday because the game was at night when we played Thibodeau. We had to ride to Thibodeau and we had to go play Thibodeau on a home field. We go ride to Thibodeau, we shag out there, bam. Now the whole week, my preparation, ice water, my whole week was like icy hot patch sleeve. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just chilling. I ain't running. I ain't walking. And I still got a job. I work from 11 at night to 7 in the morning. I was working for Dennis. I was a cook. So boom, I double back. I'm sitting on the bed, and the chick who I was with at the time, she's like, "Boy, you look fucked up. You can't even walk." I said, "I know, man." I said, "Man, this shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie." So I try to go take a shit and sit down and bend them bitches. I said, "Oh Lord, I can't even shit standing up." Bruh, I had to hold my shit, dog, like for at least 2 days till I could be able to bend my shit till the bitch loosen up. So I'm using the icy hot. I got the patch and I got the sleeve on both of my shits. Now the sleeve only could go up past your fucking knee down there. Once you get to your thigh, it get wider and wider. I couldn't even pull the bitch up, so I had to go with the patch in the motherfucking cream. So I put the cream on first, then I put the sleeve on and put it on top of the cream, and I just sleep like that. But I sleep on my stomach. You dig on my side. I couldn't even sleep on my back because that's how painful that bitch was when you sit on it or you must touch the motherfucker. So for 4 days I'm in rehab. 4 days I'm in rehab. You dig? And I'm like, damn, I can't miss this game right here. That game right there, we was 5-1. So I said to myself, if I don't practice the rest of this week, maybe I could go. I'm still going to practice, like I said, and I'm still going to work. So I said, fuck. About time Saturday come, I went out there, I did my stretches. I ain't feel nothing. By Friday, I'm like, damn, I might be able to play. So I brought my shit anyway. I brought my shit, helmet, shoulder pad, bought my uniform, tugs and shit. So I go out there and I'm like, man, hold the fuck up. I said, man, this is a big game. Dog, I swear to God, bro. I played, bro. I got in that quarterback. I played special teams, punt return, kickoff return, all that shit. But even though I wasn't healthy and I couldn't go a full go, like I said, a 55% of me is better than not giving out and quitting on my team. That was our whole mentality coming up. You know what I mean? So when we seen Pippen quit with the migraine, nigga, we don't do that shit. When we seen him quit because he couldn't get the last play, nigga, we don't do that shit. We learn from real greats. You know what I mean? That's why I don't see how people be trying to pump up this dude like Jordan really needed him and Jordan pumped him up. But that's a story for another day. This is about these fucking role player fans who be trying to overtalk you like they be cooking something with no water in the pot. Baller Ben and this nigga named Goat Him. Who named himself Goat Him? I never seen nigga got his name Goat James King with it. Go Kingdom, Go Jam, whatever the fuck this nigga name is. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the Lamont looking nigga who be over there with Lamont trying to cook. Them niggas, all they do is fabricate to pump up this motherfucking role player with this weak ass error and this boot and this poo ass losing record. Talking about he the goat. But when he get his ass whipped, he missed 30 games. So this is what I said. I said, well then listen, Jordan broke his foot. How many games he missed and still made the playoffs? Remember in 2019 when a role player pulled this groin? I brought up he the one said, so who you think I'm gonna listen to? His fanboys, the dick suckers, or you think I'm gonna listen to him saying activate playoff mode? A storm is coming. You hear this man talking out the side of his neck, so I'm waiting for him to activate playoff mode. I'm looking for the storm to come, but the storm never came, and he never activated shit. Like he had no gas in the car, the pilots wasn't working or something. I don't know if he paid his gas bill or light bill, but none of that shit wasn't working. And they on here making excuses for this shit. Trying to overtalk a real nigga. Like that shit gonna deteriorate me or throw me off my pivot. Boy, I'm so old school, boy. I'm telling you, we do this shit for a living, dog. We could rib, talk, and walk and chew gum at the same time. Something you niggas can't do. This nigga almost not a tie shoe. And that's the next video I'm gonna put up on my post. How a nigga to go when he can't tie his fucking shoe? Everybody go look at Shaq and the Fool. The role player got 4-5 episodes on that bitch where he made they was killing JaVale McGee winning Shaq and the Fool all the time. LeBron won 2 of them bitches himself, but I ain't never seen a GOAT be on Shaq and the Fool. I swear to God I didn't. Have you ever seen a GOAT be on Shaq and the Fool and win the award? I seen him win twice. They got traveling compilations on there with that bitch. This nigga taking it. But one nigga did a video the other day. I wanted to talk about that too, but I jumped on Young Disciple stupid ass today. Look at this shit here. One nigga jumped on that bitch and said, have you ever seen a player take 2 dribbles from half court and lay the ball up? Now, first thing where he fucked up at, 2 dribbles from half court, you know he traveled, but he never said he traveled. He just said that was a cold move. That's what these role players do. Try to make it seem like a travel is not a travel. The man took 40 steps. He bounced that bitch one time when he got across half court. Now, how the fuck he get to the rim like that without putting the ball back down without traveling? But they say that's skill. This man got so many chinks in his motherfucking armor, dog. I'm telling you, boy, I would stay on this bitch till in the morning and cook a nigga ass. I don't know what they be fucking with me for. Let me get my shit off. I hate when a nigga asks you a question and then they try to rebuttal while you answering the question because they see you cutting. Now, so when they see you cooking, now they want to try to hit you with another one. Then they never get my shit off. Then he's trying to go here and then they all, like I said, know how you know a LeBron fan be getting his fucking ass cooked? Them role players, because they always want to bring up Kobe. Well, what Jordan did, what Kobe did. Man, we not even talking about them. You say you wanted to have a conversation about this young man right here. So why you bringing up other people? I don't understand that for the life of me about these dudes. You want to bring up another nigga because that nigga ain't showed he was like them niggas. So y'all want to pump him up and push bullshit narratives why he ain't win, or why he lost, or why he did this, or why he did that. Man, stop it, bro. This shit got to stop, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm back, y'all. And when I'm telling you, I'm back better than ever on top of my game. You heard me? I'm going channel to channel, blaming these niggas whether they let me talk or over talk me or not. You will never defeat me when it comes to this role player. I am Leroy. Bitch, you show enough. You niggas is show enough to me. Ask me who's the master again, and I'm gonna whoop your ass with this switch and make you say, Leroy, Leroy, who's the master? Show enough. Who's the master? Show enough. Last dragging ass niggas, man. What are you niggas hold like a motherfucker, dog? Hey, y'all know these niggas ain't built like us, bro. But it was a fun debate. Only if they let you talk. Some niggas ain't gonna let you talk though, so they thinking over talking you helping them win the debate. But baller been, cause you ain't been balling. You could tell you ain't balling day in your fucking life talking about been balling. That if you like the role player. Ain't nothing balling about you, son. You riding around in a Pinto with 4 dummies on that bitch. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with the Pinto. I seen a nigga in Cali with a Pinto on 26s. That bitch was nice. He done doped that bitch out and everything. But this is for Baller Ben and Goat Him. Goat Him. Your name speak for itself, sir. Your mama done gave you a bird name, but you name yourself behind a nigga can't win. And then you got the nerve to come on this bitch and help up for him. You could tell you niggas ain't never played no sports. You niggas probably ain't never skated before. Your mama bought you a pair of skates. You bitches probably can't even skate. Put him on a pair of skates. The wind gonna take his ass up the street and he don't know how to stop. I bet you have 90 strawberries on his fucking ass falling on the fucking skate. You niggas can't do shit at the same time. But help up for a role player can't help up for itself, bro. This is motherfucking crazy. This breeze feels so good. It is raining. It is storming. It feels like I'm in a project in the hallway. I ain't gonna lie. These dudes is sad, Slim. I swear to God, Slim. These dudes is sad as a motherfucker, bro. How they go around pumping this role player up when this nigga can't help himself. And he need more help to help himself. And then when AD went down with the 2-1 lead, what the fuck he did? He quit on his team. You notice he the only athlete. I guarantee you. Let me do that right quick before I get out, because I just wanted to jump on it for like 30, 40 minutes. Let me see who has the most blown 2-1 lead. Check this shit out, y'all. Check it out. 2-1. Let me put players because they brought up teams. Just like I thought. They got, let me tell y'all what it is right quick before I get off here. Who have the most blown 2-1 leads? Let me throw this shit up, bro. And they showing me as a team. I don't want no as a team. I don't want no as a team. I want no as a player. I tell you, as a player. They got Chris Paul up here. They got Chris Paul up. that, dog. They doing it as a team, dog. They don't want to show me as a player. They got the Sixers as a team, and they got the Hornets, where the Pelicans, the most long 2-1 leads as a team. I'm trying to find out. I'm gonna do my research, dog, and I gotta come back on here, cause I'm trying to find out. This how I can do it though. Check this out. This what I'm gonna do. I got y'all right here. Hold up. How many? How many two, one lead, the brick? Based on the reviews of the club record, LeBron has lost a 2-1 lead in the series 5 times. More than he won. They be counting weak ass 4 rings, but this nigga got 5 losses when he was up 2-1. Five. 5 losses, dog. So what that tell you? LeBron has proven highly efficient at overcoming 2-1 deficit and holding a 6-1 record when his team was trailing 2-1. So when his team had a deficit of 2-1, he got 6-1. But then when his team is up 2-1, he got 5 losses. And how many sweeps? You want me to go to the sweeps too? The boy been getting swept since he got to LA. How many times the boy got 3 sweeps to LA already? 3 sweeps. He looked like Chris Tucker. Sweep. Man, motherfucker, sweep. You got me out here wanting from word and you talking about a motherfucker sweep. That's how these niggas be coming. This nigga here got 5 series where he had a 2-1 lead. 5. That's a whole lot, dog. My bad. I had it down a little bit because I ain't want to hear them niggas on Mookie channel. Them niggas on Mookie channel was doing all that fucking capping. You heard me? Them niggas was capping their ass off. And I told my nigga Mookie tripping, man. I don't know why Mookie doing that like that, dog. I know why Mookie be having them over there. Mookie be liking to cook them niggas, but man, them niggas ain't worth cooking no more, man. Them niggas ain't worth cooking no more, dog. That rain starting to come down hard. Them niggas ain't as worth cooking no more, dog. Sometimes you just gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. You heard me? This man got 5 2-1 leads, and I don't understand how people be going around. What you say, Mookie was tripping today. Those guys were out of control. Double tech. Tell me about it, bro. I swear, tell me about it. See, that's typical role player fans though. They don't want you to get your stuff off when you're cooking them right. So at the end of the day, if you gonna let dudes come over there, Mook, you gotta get control of it so the audience and the fans can hear this cooking that I'm about to serve up. Cause I don't waste my food, bro. When I start off in the dish room, move to the frying line, saute in the grill, my food gotta come out right, dog. You know what I mean? So let me get my stuff off. That's all I be saying. That's why people don't like debating the role player fans because they think they know it all. They don't want you to get your shit off because you about to cook them. They know you about to get work. And this dude over here talking about something. Jordan made the playoffs for 30 wins, but he ain't gonna tell you Jordan only played 18 games. Then he try to use the same reason why LeBron and them ain't make the playoffs when he wasn't making it because how many games he missed. So this is my thing. I said if you're gonna use that, at least when I use it, John still made it. Fuck the record because in 2003 and 2004, every team that made the playoffs above LeBron, especially 2003, this first year had a losing record. Number 7 and number 8 had 2 losing records, and you couldn't make it. You only had 35 wins. So he said, who had the most wins? The 35 or 30? Well, who made the playoffs? See the rhetorical questions they be asking you, trying to make you feel like you one of them. I told my cousin, man, you should have never sold that school bus, bro. You should have kept it, bro. I could have used that for some of these special people out here. Only thing we need to do, go to academy and tell them all the 56 helmets. That's how many bus the long one. I ain't gonna get the short one because I need a big one for these. There's a lot of them. So I ain't gonna get the short bus for y'all. I'm gonna get the long one. I'm gonna get the regulation size. So when I get the long bus, you got 56 Slowskis on that thing. All y'all make sure, please just make sure you got your helmet on. Make sure you you put your chin strap on because they got bumps and potholes. I don't want you hitting your head. I don't want you falling over. Salute double taking Marquise. I don't want you falling over to the point where you get a concussion. You know what I mean? That's just it. That's like why you can use the same narrative that they try to debunk me, but when I use the same narrative to say why he ain't make the playoffs, but you trying to say John missed all these games, but he had a losing record when they made it. Your nigga had a losing record and he played all the games. How many games he missed in 2003 as a rookie? I can't remember. I bet you he missed over 3/3 of the season. Because if you got 82 games and Jordan only played 18, you could basically do the math on that. Same thing when Pippen pointed at his shoes. You know what their record was when they lost to Orlando? Remember the first year they had a 55-win season. They lost to the Knicks in the second round. The next year they wasn't even gonna make the playoffs. Don't look like it. Go look at the standings and look at the record. They had like 30 some wins, maybe 40. Jordan came back 17 games again. When Jordan came back and got them in the playoffs and Nick Anderson stripped him, greatness don't need the whole season to get in the game and to make the playoffs. So I said, man, look, this dude had a super team and missed the playoffs with Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, uh, he missed the playoff with Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, Rondo, and him. I said that's 4 Hall of Famers, so that's not a super team. No, that's not a super team. The nigga said Cleveland wasn't a super team. I was done then. Cleveland wasn't no super team because Kevin Love was a role player. Why he was a role player? Break it down. Tell the fans the truth. He changed that man game. How the fucking, how the fuck and John came back the last 17 games. So you count that double tech. Count the 17 games he played and look at their record before he came back. And they only had 47 wins that year. Y'all can hear me? It said my shit low. I don't know why my shit low. Yeah, K Love was an all-star, but he called a man a role player because he playing in the LeBron system, the role player system. The role player system is nothing that's gonna help somebody else's game elevate. It's only gonna help his game look good. But see, when he lose, oh, it's Kevin Love's fault. It's Kevin Love was a role player. Not Kevin Love was a role player. You can't make this shit out there. That's all I'm saying, bro. Baller Ben, we gotta do this again. Look, you say it, I say it. You go, I go. Shit like that, bro. Y'all over talking niggas. That's how I know y'all lost. And you talking about you cook? Something what you cook? A hot pocket? What you was cooking? Hot dogs? I know that wasn't no motherfucking steak or no red beans or no gumbo. Nigga, you wasn't even boiling crawfish. You know what I mean? You eating raw shrimp. Bitch, you gotta boil that shit, man, before you eat it. I don't know. Moogie, you know you my dog. This ain't got nothing to do with you, Mook. You my nigga, my nerd, fresh off the curb, Jolly Johnny Reserve. You know what I mean? But them niggas that you got over there, I see why you keep them over there so you could keep getting them W's and keep getting the W's on their monk ass. Keep smoking their motherfucking ass out. Force them to retire too. Cause guess what? When that role player get bounced and get swept, who they gonna dick ride? Why they ain't bring Brian in? You got your son in the league. your son can't help you? I just don't know. Like your son can't help you, dog. You got him in the league getting 8 mil. He don't know how to play. He can't get no burn. You give me a 7 day contract, 10 day contract. You give me five. Fucking, I ain't gonna ask for the whole 10. Just give me a 5 day contract. I bet you I could do better than Brian. Right now at 48. I stay with my headband on ready, nigga. I got a couple of them things. Black, white, all colors. Look, I'm a baller, man. My name should be Ben Baller. Cause I've been balling. On and off. So I'm just saying, like, make it make sense, though. I'm starting to not like these dudes, bro. Cause that's all they do is lie, overtalk people. That's why I can't wait till I get all my shit up and running, and I need to do what I need to do so I can start bringing these niggas around. So when I won't cook, I can mute their ass. See, Mookie gonna let him overtalk you over there. I'm gonna mute the fuck out your stupid ass, especially when you say dumb shit like he was saying. Jordan only won 30 games, but he made the playoffs. Jordan only he made the playoff with a losing record, but your nigga didn't. It's just deep frying niggas just for no reason. I like it though. You know what I mean? I don't mean to deep fry y'all like that, though, dog. I swear I don't mean to deep fry y'all like that. But the more y'all talk, the more gonna make me deep fry your bitch ass. I'ma deep fry the fuck out you too. I don't want my shit golden. I want y'all niggas crispy black like the bottom of your feet. I'ma cook you black like the bottom of your feet. All you niggas do is bite your toenails and bite nails all day, hungry. Why you biting on your nails like the role player? When he get his ass whooped, he won't file his fingernails and have a fingernail clipper on the side. He ain't worrying about the game. He clipping his nail. But as long as he out there winning, he front running. He smiling. You understand? That shit don't work on us no more, bro. I love when you over talking me. That just let me know I don't want to debate. I came and get my shit off. Then he gonna say, well, in 2016, 2013, who brought them back? Hold on, what you mean? The same nigga who had him in the hole down? So, cause he went off for 16 points in the fourth quarter. I say, well, if he started the quarter off like that and he hit 16 points, why he bricked them last 2 3 pointers and had 2 turnovers and damn near cost him the game? Cause everybody know the Spurs was rolling the trophy out on their ass in 2012. So they really would have won one ring. Then they gonna talk about D Wade was getting old. All right, so I say, all right, if D Wade was getting old, why you call the man to Cleveland then? They ain't got no answer. They trying to overtalk and do run on. If D Wade was old, y'all say he couldn't help the man. That's why he left. Why he called the man to Cleveland then? D Wade done told you this story already. LeBron hit me up. I told Ty Lue, look, I'm gonna come off the bench. I ain't got it like that no more. Ty Lue obliged and let him go off the bench. They traded how many niggas they had over there? They had D Rose, D Wade, they had boo niggas over there. Then they switched the whole team around and got a young core with John Clarkson, Larry Nance, and all them other dudes. After they got rid of the old dudes. You see what I'm saying? They had Jay Crowder, all them dudes over there. So why you ain't get it done? Now you done shipped D Wade back to Miami, and man ain't know all that fucking lying you be doing. Why the fuck you called him over there in the first place? Make it make sense. This shit, like I said, bro, this shit ain't adding up to me, bro. And I don't know why we be going to war with these dudes like that, bro. That's why I tell you, I started losing brain cells because of fans like this. They don't want to keep it honest. They don't almost want you to rebut off the bullshit that they be saying. So they want you to think you slow and stupid. I ain't never been that type of person. No disrespect to the ones that is, because if they got a problem, I'm trying to help. You niggas got a problem. I'm trying to help you from getting cooked. But you just won't stay in that pot for some reason. So guess what? I'm gonna put the pot on there. See, I'm gonna start putting you niggas in that crock pot, because you know in the crock pot they got the pot with the clamps on it where you can't open it. You gotta unclamp it from both sides, then lift the top up. If I put you in that pot and put that clamp on both sides, you know you're done. Just let me get me. I'll let you talk. Let me talk. You can't try to overtalk a nigga like me, bro. Because I ain't one of them dudes. I told you I can walk and chew gum. You can hit me with 10 questions right now, and I answer every last one of them. It might not be in the order that you asked me, but I bet you I remember every fucking question you told me that about that debate, why you think you gonna win and why you think he the GOAT. And I'ma cremate your ass. I'm gonna tell you why he not. I'm back. I'm you niggas' worst nightmare. And I'ma love this. And then he gonna play the 45 too. And he 41, so I got 4 more years of this. Oh yeah. I'm back. I'm back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Y'all don't know about that TV show right there. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm back, boy, and I'm on you niggas' helmet. I don't care if you got a face mask or not. I'ma jump on your shit. Yeah. The only thing gonna protect you from this switch is that helmet. Cause you ain't got nothing else protecting none of that. I'm gonna hit you on the back of your neck now. I'm gonna tear that back up. Toe, toe, toe. I'm gonna have you bitches saying role play, role play, role play. Cause he's a role player, role player. Yeah. Get this nigga out of my fucking TV, man. Why you ain't go out there and help him since your name been balling? Cause you ain't been balling. You ain't been balling. You just go to channel, dick riding, like you know sports. And your niggas ain't never. He ain't the greatest role player of all time. Robert Ory is. Robert Ory 7-0. This nigga 3-6. I ain't falling for that double take. I'm sorry. I can't do it. No, no, no. That shit don't work on me. That nigga Robert Ory is the greatest role player of all time. The nigga 7-0. Robert Horry gonna take that shot. He ain't gonna make the right basketball play. Robert Horry, El Corey, Kobe and Shaq win a ring. Tim Duncan win a ring. Elijah Wine win a ring. When that nigga gonna help himself win a ring? Cause he need a super team to do it. And everything got to be clicking. When he ain't have Kyrie and Kevin Love, he was up 2-1. The nigga got hawked down. When he had him, Bogut got hurt and Durant got suspended. That's why he won that. So all his, if you really look at it though, dude, is he him as a champion? Do you think this man a champion? Let's keep it a thou wow now, like Sweet Daddy say. Do you think this man is a champion? I'm telling you, boy, I'm back, boy. Them niggas be thinking of Range Rovers. Maybe they could get a Range Rover if they stay their ass sober. You heard me? You heard what BG said. Them niggas be thinking of Range Rovers. Them niggas be thinking out they park, out they league, knowing they can't touch none of that shit, knowing they'll never get that shit. Just like they trying to wish up on the star this nigga to go. What made him to go? 2016. 2016. Well, what happened with 7? What happened with 11? Huh? 14? So do that record margin, a nigga whipping his ass with that extension cord with that switch attached to it by that record margin. Do that make him the GOAT too? Then the nigga say, look, you know what tripped me out? Look what he said. What happened in 2020 when he got another All-Star? Oh, you talking about AD. So when AD won and y'all robbed that man out of the MVP, when AD left that nigga with a 2-1 lead, and it was just a regular team, but the only nigga that was missing was AD. Why he couldn't win the game without him? You let Chris Paul, one of the biggest NBA chokers, win 3 straight on you? Some man adding up with that picture. Going around in circles. Them niggas be going around in circles. I'm having these niggas like a dog in the yard, bitch. Stay in the yard and just run around right here. You ain't coming inside, you're outside dog. If it's storm, bitch, you better stay dry the best way you can. Cause you niggas asshole wide, just shitting all over the place from sitting on this nigga meat pistol like that. That's all you niggas do is meat ride this man for no fucking reason, knowing he ain't that killer like that. A killers ain't gonna make the right basketball play. Though. I ain't never seen a nigga do that. Even Shaq told you when the free throws used to count, I used to make them. And he did. I seen him bang a lot of them motherfuckers, dog, in clutch moments. But now
also seen a role player brick them bitches and run from the free throw line by making the right basketball play. So that's ghost status. How that's ghost status? I'm taking on two against one, and both of these niggas talking, and I'm listening to both of them. I'm like, but I'm about to have them niggas in Pelican Bay tomorrow. Alcatraz, I'm about to reopen that motherfucker and drop all the motherfuckers right over there on that island, right up, right there by the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm gonna put all them bitches in Alcatraz. I don't know why Kyrie don't get no love. I don't know why D Wade, Bosh, Love, all these dudes that you beg for, all these dudes that you destroy franchise to get. Let's think about it. You got one ring in 4 years in Cleveland. What Kyrie and Kevin Love? Them dudes was there 3 seasons. 3 seasons them dudes was there. You only got one ring out of that? Before D Wade knees decline, nigga, you already lost the finals. So don't blame it on that man knees now. Don't blame it on his knees now. You ain't blaming on it when he cost that man the finals MVP. So let's do this hypothetical. Let's just say they went, since they always like to move the goalposts and do hypotheticals and ifs was a star. If wishing on a star, if was a fifth. Say they win that championship. Who you think get the MVP? Do you think the role player get that MVP or D Wade? It's not a trick question, but they'll think it's a trick question. When I did the video earlier about Young Disciple getting his ass flame ball, he kept moving the goalpost. That's all these role players do is move the goalpost. You got to have a fucking strong ass leg, boy, to kick this field goal where I'm coming from. Cause guess what? You gonna lose again. If you need 2 points and you need to kick this field goal to win this game, you're not about to make it fucking with me, cause I'm gonna make it hard for you. And people be trying to fast talk and over talk it. That shit don't work on me. That's why I'm always on point. I ain't perfect. I just be on point. Even when I'm on point, that don't mean you gonna win them all. Even when you're on point, that don't mean you gonna always be successful. That means I'm gonna always try my best though, and I'm gonna get the right answer. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna lead you on. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And at the end of the day, I don't know why people want to come out here and dick ride this dude when he ain't got it. Like, I could see if he had it and he was the reason why they winning instead of losing. I'm gonna give y'all the heads up. Tomorrow my episode for real, for real. I'm gonna give you a sneak preview. We're gonna take the top 75 players. Listen to me. We're gonna take the top 75 players and we're gonna replace them with the role player on all those super teams. See that 8 in a row that he went to? We about to dissect this shit. KD already showed you he was a dog. He could do it. So we put him over there. At that time, before he turned to this KD right here, what you think KD go? We gonna play a pop quiz. That's y'all test for tomorrow. Think about the players in the top 75 that can replace this bum that can do better than 2 and 2. And if you ask me, 50%, that's a F. Score 50 on a test and watch it, see if you pass. He won 2 and 2. He went 2 and 2. That boy said he got Brian number 7. That's too high for me though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't knocking you though. That's just too high for me after what I know and what I seen, what he gave me, what he showed me. Man, I would never put that boy in no top 10. To me, 90. See, all rings don't carry the same weight. Y'all should know this, right? All rings don't carry the same weight. Do Pippen rings, cause he got 6, is better than Kobe 5? No. Robert Horry got 7. Is his ring better than Jordan 6? No. See, rings got levels to this shit. I ain't saying it ain't valid. I'm saying if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, DT. I'm cool with that. But I'm just trying to break it down and basketball terminology and not fanboy terminology. Not saying you're a fanboy. If that's the case, Pippen better than Kobe because he got six. If that's the case, Robert Ory better than Jordan because he got seven. And y'all know that shit don't work like that. It's too hard. How you gonna do that? It's too hard. It's too hard to really explain to a fanboy anyway, because you know they stuck in their own ways. Whatever you say about the role player, these motherfuckers act like you slow. Oh, don't say that. You lying. Now there you go lying. And now we moving the goalpost. Bitch, I don't ask him till you said something. I only brought it up because you brought it up. How you gonna use the reason why they missed the playoffs in 19 because you said he missed 30 games. When I seen Jordan miss more than 30 games and still make the playoffs in a harder era with defense. But you gonna sit here and tell me, no, he made it with a losing record. Now you want now you want to play the elementary kitty glove game. Nigga, we ain't got no kitty gloves over. This grown men over here. We straight boxing out. So don't put the kitty gloves on now and go run to your mama because you hit me and I slapped your ass back. You feel what I'm saying? Don't go run to my nah. Stay your ass like that and fight like a man. Fight like a man. Fight like a man. You heard what Chris Tucker told Gentile? Yeah, do it. Blow us up. Put the gun down and fight like a man. Fight like a man. You niggas almost won't fight, fell. You had two niggas trying to take out the goat, the real goat of this shit. And guess what? I will never let a role player beat me in nothing. I might have an off day, but you still ain't gonna win. Cause I'ma find ways to know how to do this shit. Cause you gotta be better at other things. Like once you should find out how can I be better in other aspects, I'ma say this. I'ma do it. Like you saw how Shea went 7 for 20, but he had 9 assists. He still had his defense up to par. Do other things that make it ain't always about numbers, numbers, numbers. Do the shit that's gonna help your team that ain't gonna show up on the stat sheet. Something I know they can't do. And the first thing they gonna do, well, he missed 30 games. That's why I be scratching my head like, hold up. Well, Jordan only played 17 and he still made the playoff. But no, he made it with a losing record. The niggas that was in front, your niggas made it with a losing record. Boston won 36 games. That nigga won 35. And Boston was the number 8 seed. But he better than Paul Pierce. You know what his season record is against Paul Pierce? Head-to-head matchup before KG got over there, before the big three. Paul Pierce was on that nigga helmet, man. That dude couldn't beat Paul. Paul Pierce wasn't scared of that nigga. That's why they called him the truth. Yeah, it's annoying, but listen, I'm not even gonna lie to you, DT. Bro, it ain't the stats that they be bringing up that's annoying me because the stats to me ain't trickling into wins. You know what I mean? I could see if you was putting up great numbers and it was trickling to wins. My biggest problem with the Brian fans is they try to use this longevity, but longevity have more failures than succeed, than happiness. You go to the finals, you get swept. They say you was young. Well, how the fuck you get there? You weren't young when you got there. Now all of a sudden they pumping him up. Yeah, Brian the GOAT, the role player, the GOAT. But soon as the Spurs sweep his motherfucking ass, nah, he young. He went and pulled the Meg. He beat Detroit without Ben Wallace. They don't want to tell you these things though. So I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna make sure you hear it. Cause you can't over talk me over here, so I'm gonna get my point across. So baller Ben, cause you ain't been balling. I don't know where you get your game from. The way you talk, you can tell you ain't got no game. It's always analytics, nerd niggas who sit in front of the computer. You can tell they never dribbled a basketball a day in their fucking life. Never shot a free throw, never made a basketball pass, got a block or steal or nothing. Not even in park ball. So how the fuck you gonna sit here and tell me about anything when your mind frame telling me you never played it? How you talking? If you dick riding this nigga talking about he the GOAT and what made him this, you ain't never played no basketball, son. So stop it. I don't know why they give everybody this platform and they come on here with these little numbers and run these little poo ass analytics, analytic nerds. That's what I call them. So you come out here and you do the same shit that the media do. ESPN, that what y'all call them? Look, we already know they bought and paid for, bruh. So Ben, Baller Ben and Goat him. This nigga, I can't get that out of my head, dog. Goat him? Your name should be Throat him, cause that's what you be doing when you dick riding him. Throating the fuck out this man. Like he do no wrong. Like he ain't got no failures. And every failure he got, well, he missed this. He ain't had that. Sound like a fucking excuse to me, huh? You niggas make more excuses than the Lord allow, man. Stop making up excuses and hold him accountable, please, bro. Just stop making excuses. Hold him accountable. Take your ass whipping like a man. Cause that broom coming out tomorrow. Oh yeah, see that tomorrow? You gonna see another video. I gotta go back out there and sweep again. Sweep again. I gotta get Joel Embiid out yet. I'm doing a video on his bum ass tomorrow. African Buddha scratching ass. Boy, y'all whole era week. KD got swept. Boston swept him, got him out the way early. LeBron been getting swept since he went to LA. They got him out the way, but he just stuck in his own way because he won't play with Bryce. Ain't got shit to do with no championship. You play with Brian, ain't championship wasn't nowhere on your fucking mind. You trying to make history because Jordan ain't get a chance to play with his son. No, Jordan ain't push his son because if he ain't earning, I'm not putting my name on no fucking credit, signing you for no call, and I know you can't pay for it and you're out here smoking rocks. You ain't gonna do nothing but rent it out for crack. And then that shit gonna go on my credit. Some people you just can't help, and I'm being honest. The truth hurt. But if you out here trying, I'm gonna do it for you. If you're out here showing me you putting the foot forward and you working hard, I know you need this transportation to get back and forth to work, to get better jobs. I'm gonna do that for you, but I ain't gonna just be fucking my credit up for you niggas. D Wade, you fucked your credit up when you brought that nigga over there. Cause look how they do you, cause your knees went out. They shitting on you, but they don't want shit on that nigga for not showing up on you. That nigga ain't help you get no MVP. How the hell you get two MVPs playing with Chris Bosh and D Wade when you're not Kevin Durant and Steph Curry and say they wasn't eligible to even get an MVP? It's just not adding up, bro. See, when them niggas don't overtalk me, I can think and I can really get in my bag because I be trying to listen to everybody because I can multitask. Like I say, these niggas came was walking chew gum. And the video is coming tomorrow in my community post that this nigga can't tie a shoe. And he was in his prime then. You can't win in your prime. You can't tie your shoe in your prime. How a nigga that forgot how to tie a shoe 47 years old? Remember when he tried to tie a shoe? If y'all don't remember, when I get off here, I'm gonna go look for it. Just type in role player try to tie his shoe and watch what it was on Shaq and the Fool. The role player forgot how to tie his shoe, something you've been doing for 40 something years. 40 something years, you still don't know how to tie your shoe? I guess Brian will tie your shoe for you. I guess you're a senior citizen now, but you still won't play like you're a young buck. Just go ahead and get the wheelchair, bro. Let me roll you on out there and wait for the, the people to come pick you up and bring you to your doctor's appointment. Because you're too old to be out there with the bullshit anyway. But since you don't want to retire, just keep giving me something to talk about. And I'm cool with that. But Baller Ben and Throat him, because I don't know nothing about no goat him. Sound like you got a lot of throat going on over there. You just throat like a you got a neck like a newborn bird. Nigga, you be throating a nigga so much. See, I can do this shit all day, dog. I ain't the king of ribbing. I know a nigga that'll rib your ass and make you cry, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Ain't no complex. It's all fun and games. So to throat him and Baller Ben, ain't been balling shit. I don't know where you get that name from. You see, the role player fans had the weirdest names too, like Goat Him, Goat King James, Goat King James. What the fuck is like? Be yourself. Why you wanna be like a nigga with a losing record anyway? Like who named themselves after nigga that ain't winning shit? That's how I know you're losing in life. You niggas ain't shit. Like Rob said earlier, this nigga said a nigga bought a pair of Jordans and wrote Air Bronze on that bitch. That's how bad they try to dethrone this man. Why you ain't write that on them old steel tools? Air King, a King Air, whatever the fuck you want to say. That shit don't even sound right neither. Who gave you that name? Nigga said Goat James Kingdom. Bitch living in the shade probably. Living with his mama. Stealing YouTube money. See, that's the type of niggas they put in the algorithm though, you know, niggas like that. And I ain't knocking you, man. If you could lie to get your money, we been lying to for over 500 years. So lie back, I guess, huh? But I ain't letting that shit work on me. Why you think them niggas ain't never came around me? He always talking about he cooking these zesty Jeffries. No, you call a nigga zesty Jeffrey, but you walking around with another nigga name. Talking about some Goat King James, but you call us zesty. You can't make this shit up, boy. I swear to God. You walking around trying to be a nigga with a losing record, talking about he the king and you got a kingdom. Goat King James. Man, I don't know what's wrong with you niggas, dog. That's how I know you niggas shooting that heron. You shooting that heron, like we say. We don't say heron. You shooting that heron. You probably ain't got a vein in your fucking body. You done bust all your veins up shooting that dope. You talking about Goat King James. Boy, this nigga here is wild like a motherfucker. I ain't know niggas be going crazy like that over these players, dog. You ain't never hear me say Air James. I almost call myself king because I ain't no king. I'm a father. I'm a father. That shit, like, just listen to him, dog. When you on anybody channel, on anybody page that y'all be on, and this some real nigga shit, dog. Look at the role player fans and check out their names that they be having. Goat Mike. I remember Goat Mike. This nigga used to be on everybody's channel. But he liked the role player. The reason why he called himself the GOAT, because the role player always putting that fake ass, where the real crown at? Why you always putting the fake one on? The invisible one. Nigga always putting that fake ass crown on. That's why there ain't no real crown, because you ain't no real king. You can't buy you a real crown and put it on. If you feel like that. Don't put the one we can't see. You just doing the gestures and shit. Put a real one on if you really think that. You don't think that yourself. That's why you doing the fake one. And you ain't doing enough to be crowning yourself like that, son. Like, make it make sense. Who does this? John put it in a perfect example. When Kobe, well, I ain't gonna go to Kobe yet. When John put it in a perfect example, look, I can't call myself the GOAT or nothing because I ain't get a chance to play against everybody. But that nigga was sitting on that fucking barbershop chair and that on his other weak ass podcast. Why they don't do that podcast no more? Because ever since you said Gavin right there made me to go, that nigga wasn't even just looking in the camera. You look the camera in the eye, buck them bitches open. That boy looked down at his hand playing, and that right there made me to go. Man, what you looking way over there for? You gotta say that with a little more conviction for me to believe it. Go look at that when he said, yeah, that one right there made me to go. The boy wasn't even just looking. He was looking down at something else, like a roach was by his hand or something. Like he was trying to pick up a roach or something. For real, like what you doing? Believe in yourself, bro. Work hard, dedication, and that's all I got to say about that. Niggas Niggas already the facts right there. Yeah, they on the same stuff. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if them allegations ever come out, tell the world the real truth why you don't want to retire. Cause you know them allegations gonna come out. When a nigga retire, that's when all the dirt come out. Why you playing this long when you know you cheated the game? Nobody should never have to say, I never cheated the game. When we watching with our own eyes, when we see you cheating the game, we see you cherry picking who you play. We see you cherry picking your teammates. That's cheating. That's fucking cheating, man. You hear me? But look, man, let me get up out of here, man. What time it is? It's 3 o'clock. I can do this shit all night. I ain't much sleepy though. I might just go up there, take me a shower, and watch me some Martin or something. You hear me? I'd rather watch Martin than to listen to these role players all day, fabricate lies and trying to get a win the best way they can. That's all they trying to do, get a win. Cause they role player can't do it for them. So they on here capping. Like my nigga Giggity say, cappity cap, cappity cap. All that capping. You niggas got cap guns with no cap gun powder in the motherfucker. You just pulling the trigger, ain't nothing popping off. You got number blanks in that bitch. Cap guns used to be the shit. Pat, 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 pat. You ain't hear nothing when they squeeze they shit though. Straight duds. Go get you some real cap bullets to put in the thing, bro. And then come back and holler at me. But I'm about to give me some rest. But I know, like I said, I ain't going to sleep because I've been asleep all day. After I jumped up, did my thing, came back, did my thing. You know, I just been in and out, in and out. You know, today was Mother's Day. You know, so once again, happy Mother's Day to all you ladies. You know, I should have went home because I talked to my mama, man, they did it big, crawfish, all kind of shit. Boy, they sent me a picture of that food. I was like, Lord, ain't no place like home, boy, I swear to God. But I ain't missing no. And whatever they do from now, I don't give a fuck if I gotta walk down there. I'm going. I ain't missing nothing else. Cause that's gonna get me out the mind frame that I be thinking about. Cause when you have a debate with these fucking role players, bro, I'm telling you, bro, they be fucking up everything, bro. They really do. And I ain't mad at them. I can't get mad at them. I like it when they defend their little boyfriend or their husband or whatever you want to call it. Cause you ain't nothing but a side bitch when you defend him. Cause he got a wife. You niggas got his name on your name. You niggas trying to be him when you're not. Like, be yourself. I'm glad Kyrie left. I'm glad since Anthony Davis left, this bitch can't get out the first round. He been getting his ass swept. When Kyrie left, he got swept. Anthony Davis left him, he got swept. It's just not adding up, y'all. But then they'll sit there and tell you, I helped them get it right. No, help yourself get one. Now they gone. Give a fuck how much your age is, because before you had a superstar team, we saw the first 7 years in Cleveland. You got swept again by yourself. You got swept after them. You got swept with them. A gentleman sweep is just like a sweep. They be honest with you. You barely snuck that one game in that motherfucker. So when the Spurs beat you by a record margin and beat you 4-1, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Lady, this nigga, mama, you got him living here, cooking breakfast in the kitchen, drinking up all the Kool-Aid. That's how his role fans be. Mama came to have a boyfriend. So LeBron mad at his mom for sleeping with a teammate. You came to have a boyfriend. You got me drinking up all the Kool-Aid, mama. You gonna run me out there and let me get killed like my brother? Why have I ever talked to anybody in my family that's an elder like that? You know how many switches I'm gonna have to block? I'm gonna need the 5 rings from Thanos to get off that shit. Boy, them bitches gonna be coming like bumblebees. Like I done walked in the whole beehive. The disrespect is at an all-time high in this era, bro. That's why them bitches never thrive. That's why this era trash. That's why they taking everything from them. I'm just being honest, though. These motherfuckers ain't got shit that we had. Nigga don't go to the movies, go to the parks, none of that shit. Like your whole era is fabricated and cloned. It wasn't no like that back then. It was hiding that shit to the T. Now you bitches and sold your souls up the river, and now they got y'all gave them the reason to play in our face like this. Y'all got the world fucked up the way it is, cause you cheating. And for the life of me, if you ain't never cheated the game, what the fuck you talking about it for? Why I have never. You always hear this nigga say, I never cheated the game. I wouldn't have to say that shit, cause my game would have been spoke for me. But we gonna break down tomorrow the A finals. So y'all get y'all notes. Y'all go look it up in the morning. We ain't gotta do it right now. But when you see me load this bitch up tomorrow, we dissecting that 8 year run that them bitches be dick riding for. Cause if John would have retired, he would have went to 8 in a row. He would have. It would have been a good series with him and Elijah Wine. I would love to see that, but we didn't get a chance to see it. So it's all fiction, fabricated about, well, who the one, who the one. Everybody think they're the one. The Houston side thought they were the one. Jordan, them not even was talking about it. You know what I mean, but they got a lot to say about it. But I know Jordan would have had just the whole thing. Houston beat them in the regular season too. When Houston was beating them in the regular season, you dig what I'm saying? Facts, double take. I would take that 6 in a row. I would take John 6 in a row though, because remember when he came back, the first time he left, he had 3 peat, but when he came back and played the 17 games, he wound up repeating again. So if you put those 2 years together, I think John would have been able to go 7-1 or 6-2 at best. Still would have winning record. Cause we all know Elijah Wine was that dude, but I don't think Elijah Wine would have been able to do it like that by himself. You know what I mean? But if you go watch that series throughout the season, since people like to hang their head over, oh, they beat him, this beat. Yeah, they did beat him during the times right there when Jordan was winning. I think they were like 6-2 against Jordan because they play twice a year. The West and the East play twice a year, one over here and one at their house. So they bragging on that they had Jordan 6-2. 6-2. They beat them 6-2. They whipping them in the regular season. So, like I say, when you face certain people, it's different levels to this shit. Like for real, it's levels to this shit. So I don't think that'll be the end all be all. I just would love to see that series how it would have went. And I think the Bulls, in the worst case scenario, they split. They split, but if you think about the mentality that Jordan had, he probably would have got the 8 in a row and won all of them. But like I said, we'll never know. Just hypotheticals. Since they love their hypotheticals, we gonna give them one back tomorrow. And that 8 year run that the role player had, and he went 3-5. We gonna take it the top 75 players of the NBA that made the top 75, and we gonna go down the list, and we gonna replace every last one of them with this bum. And if you think they got a shot of going 71, 6-2, 5-4, or 4-4. I mean 5-3, my bad. 71, 6-2, 5-3. Yeah, 5-3, or 4-4. If you go under 4-4, you already know. Know the boss supposed to news back at you with another slip slapper. Wake up. Who's the master? Leroy. Show nut. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, man. I'll be back bright and early. Let y'all get y'all about 3-4 hour rest because it's 3 o'clock. We'll be right back at it about 7, 8 o'clock tops. You know what I mean? I got some more videos I'm gonna do, debunking some more shit. Cause there's a lot of that to do right now, like I've been doing lately, going to different channels that I be in and listening to. Yeah, we about to debunk all that. We about to throw everybody in that gumbo pot. And I went and bought a big pot. I bought the biggest gumbo pot that you can buy. I bought the biggest seafood pot you can buy. But I got 3 propane tanks that in case I run out of gas, I can hurry up and keep it going. You see what I'm saying? We about to cook these niggas. But y'all go ahead and get y'all some rest. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. And show your boy some love by leaving a comment because I like talking to y'all in the comments, interacting with y'all. You know, I be waiting for people to post a comment. If you disagree or you agree, it's all cool with me. Still gonna get a like and a thumbs up. Boy, oh Aries, man, listen. I'm a vampire right now. I ain't gonna lie, Queen. I hope you enjoyed your Mother's Day though. I'm I had went to Mookie channel and these role players try to jump on me, you know what I mean? But you can't really talk on other people's channels. So, you know, I started this new thing, Queen. Well, I come to my channel, play the video, let the fans be the judge. I let the family, because we ain't no fans, we family over here. I don't have fans. I ain't no fan of this shit. I'm a realist. You know what I mean? So y'all my family. Like I treat y'all like my blood, my people, cause y'all support me. Whether you donate or not, you just being here is enough for me. Cause you ain't gotta be here listening to me. You could be anywhere in this world, but you still here and y'all still show me support. You know, my videos starting to go back up. I used to be at 600 to 1,000 likes, views. Now my shit down to 200, 300, maybe 4. But I did a short today when we sweeping that broom. You hear me? And I seen I got way more views, so I might start shorting the video up because people, I do long videos for people that be at work 2, 3, 4, 5 hours part time, you know, 8 hours. Then they do regular shift and 12 hours, 16-hour shift like I be watching. So you ain't gotta keep switching. I'm gonna give you something to watch and keep you entertained. So that's why I do long videos like this, hour, 2 hours. I like my live streams so I can see what the chat talking about and you know interact with y'all because if I just do a video and upload it, I gotta wait till you leave a comment. I like reading the comment unless I'm just on one. Sometimes I look down there, but when I'm in my bag, I just be trying to get my points across because I know people have other things to do. You know what I mean? And get y'all in and out. But I do the long video stream so y'all can have something to do on your off day while you're at work passing your time, have your little earbuds in. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring the laughter, I'm gonna bring the truth, I'm gonna do what I can to ease the pain. You know, everybody go through shit in this world. So that's my job right there. To bring us back together, family, and we can laugh and have fun together and laugh at these clown ass motherfuckers who think this goat. What the name is? That nigga say goat him. I'm gonna start calling him Throat Him. That's what I should have put in the title. Throat Him and Baller Ben, because the nigga ain't been balling. But his real name been balling. But that nigga ain't been balling. And you can tell the way he talk. You can tell who he like. Because the role player ain't been balling. But he's still on these channels talking about the GOAT and this and that and why he did. But we gonna break this down tomorrow. We gonna do a full thorough breakdown. So good night. Well, good morning. You know what I mean? And I'm about to go in this thing and watch me some more. I'm about to go to TV and right chicken and watch me some more. And right here on the sofa, you feel me? Go get my little cover. You feel me? Take my shower and just call it a